Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Neymar! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Now it's Vieri. It's a threatening ball. Shapes to shoot! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well...
He's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's gone backward here. Great ball and tries a shot! Oh, that's fabulous! About as smooth as it gets. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Well, no... Has a shot! That is delicious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they've got their lead back. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Di Lorenzo cuts out the pass. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Vitinha. Nicely weighted ball. Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Irwin. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And a shot! And he hits the net! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Mateus. Half-time getting close now. Oh, what a ball! Good read, needed to be. Vitinha. Vieri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Neymar, and he's managed to get free.
There will be 3 minutes
Rodri.
added time.
Vitinha, Portugal looking to pass their way through. And this is Vieri. It's Vieri! Superb from Vieri! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it?
And that'll be the final action of the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
And a quick reminder today to please take all litter bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Substitution for Barcelona, number 24, Bergkamp.
And we're off
Coming
again.
on the field is
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Irwin. And it's Del Piero. Neymar. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero! Cook. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Neymar! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. And here's Vieri. Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
substitution for Barcelona, number 8.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Coming on the field, number 21,
They've played it short.
Owen. Number 15,
So that's going to be another corner.
Bullets.
Portugal have their second
Taking
corner
place.
now. Mateus with the short one. And it's Koundé. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Owen goes steaming forward. He can run onto that. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Szoboszlai ready to try one. Szoboszlai! Oh, it's come off the upright. Decent hit from there. Rodri clears it away. Cook. He's having a go! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Kukçu clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Up he goes!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Played in by Owen.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And this is Hullet. And this is Del Piero. He's gone for goal! Kokchu! That is sensational! A finish right from the top draw. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And it's a mighty effort!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, what's he done? Quality ball. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. Kokchu. That's a sharp pass. And it's Hullet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Kokchu, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Around the stadium is strictly forbidden.
So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Eze! It's hit the upright.
Eze really made the tough part look easy, and the easy part very complicated.
Tries to pass it through. Baresi spots it and intercepts. Portugal finding their passes, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Vieri. Oh, it's Vieri!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
And it's Neymar. So it is still 0-0. Vieri. Law is herring after that one. Eze. Now it's Del Piero. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Mateus. That's headed upfield. Harness! It's bounced back off the post. Well, that pass isn't the best. Vieri. It's Vieri! Del Piero. Neymar. Irwin is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And that's really well manoeuvred. Played back. Vitinha. Vieri. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And it's Vitinha. Passing is... He's had a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Portugal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Portugal with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And this is Neymar. Koundé does really well to win the ball there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Vieri! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Mateus plays it short. And it's half-time here. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So off we go once more. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Kukçu. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Del Piero. Mateus wins the duel this time. Portugal do have a chance to counter here.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Shot, surely! They want to be quick to recover this.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Now it's Vieri. Shoots! He's got a goal!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And the return pass. Portugal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear that...
He's going for goal!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It's come to nothing. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 8.
So, time for changes on
Number
both
7,
sides, actually.
Neymar. Number 14, Eze.
Looking for a runner. That looks a good ball through. Donnarumma tries to clear. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Knocks it into space. And Del Piero has fallen kindly here. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he has been fouled there. Ambitious ball here.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And that's gone loose. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Portugal have reclaimed it. Now it's Iniesta. And this is Drogba. Drogba! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
2 up. He's tried one! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And the number on the board is 3. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Law! And it's Roberto Carlos. Boca Juniors finding their passes. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pelé. That's good running with the ball. Oh, super ball. Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Seedorf, and he's in on goal. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Danger averted for now. Good ball, good take. Makaleli. Boca Juniors applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate.
Quickly taken, and it's Makaleli. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He has found the way through. Now there's a shooting chance! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And Messi! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Pepe. And Mohamed Salah. And it's Seedorf. Makaleli. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
There will be 1 minute.
And here's Messi. Messi! Oh, it rattles the bar. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Barcelona certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And the game has already resumed here. Now it's Neymar. This looks promising. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Son Heung-min. There's the shot! They've scored! The second half off to a spectacular start.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response.
Decent chance! Another special Neymar moment! He's got himself an absolute peach. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Zanetti, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Law, he's found a way through. Big chance, one-on-one. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. You like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entity.
Great chance! They've done it! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Boca Juniors give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. And here's Son Heung-min. Knocks it into space, and he's managed to get free. Bullet. Kuk-chu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Kuk-chu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Makaleli.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. And here's Son Heung-min. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now this could be a chance. Seedorf. Rijkaard cuts it out. Pelé. Plays a sharp little ball here. That's that, the end. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Neymar, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had.
Please report to the staff room.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation. It's Bergkamp! Cleared away. Now it's Hullet. And he's gone looking for safety. And here's Owen. DiMarco. Owen. Oh, that was vital. Forward it goes. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Szoboszlai! Superb from Szoboszlai! A finish of true class! Barcelona are in front. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Chelsea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Kukçu has been caught there. It's a foul. Chelsea trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And he was quick to react. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Messi. Now who's going to be first to this? And here's a player who has defined a generation. Almost half an hour in now. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Forlan really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, there's the clearance. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Forlan. Costa Curta. And it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Beckenbauer makes the interception.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Guardiola. Ball played for Kukçu. And it's Hullet. Oh, it's a great ball here. And the finish! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And there's the end of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more. Kukçu knocks it into space, and there's green grass ahead of him. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that could set him on his way.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Engages and forces him off the ball. DiMarco. Now it's Bergkamp. Chelsea are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be...
Chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like...
Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! They're back within reach! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So is this the start of a comeback? Oh, good steal, he just read it. Pull it. And this is Owen, over to the left. Szoboszlai was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Zanetti puts his foot on the gas. Pull it. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Great vision. Showing great feet there. He's got to work. Goes for goal! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Now, can they get him away? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And this is Bergkamp, and it's Kukçu. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Bergkamp, and he's worked it through. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, that's a key interception. Kukçu is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Can he get it through? Szoboszlai has got himself a free kick. And that's that. Barcelona can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Owen taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And Del Piero! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Baresi. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar. And Neymar! Oh, it's hit the post! No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Raul. Forlan. Quarter of an hour played. Del Piero. Del Piero. And Del Piero! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Calhanoglu. And it's Batistuta. Pass is just off target. Well, that pass isn't the best. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Now it's Batistuta. Calhanoglu. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Raul, a player who needs no introduction. Calhanoglu! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he gets rid in a hurry. He's gone for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Calhanoglu is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That ball looks a good one. He's in space and looking for options. Delivered across. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Forlan. Forlan showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's Neymar! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we hit half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And just a quick reminder today to
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Thank you very much for your cooperation. Substitution in progress.
And we're underway again.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Del Piero. Chance, surely! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Good effort from distance.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Ronaldinho. And that's a simple one for the keeper. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Kagawa can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, this is a great position. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ronaldinho. Kagawa.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And it's Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. DiMarco. Bullish header! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
It's a good run down the right.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Now it's Kagawa. Roll! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, this looks sharp. Ronaldinho. Oh, important interception.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Ronaldinho. DiMarco in acres of space out wide. And the referee brings it to a close. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Pass is just off target. Bale. There's the shot! Yes, he's done it! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Al-Sadd are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. It's a searching pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. Now, what about a counter-attack? And the pass is intercepted. And that is as far as they're going to go. Cruyff. Albert Ferrer gets it away. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Now it's Del Piero. Can he get on the end of this? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, it's come to nothing.
Al-Sadd are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Mateus demonstrating his defensive quality there. Rodri has a look and plays it forward. Del Piero. Del Piero goes steaming forward. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Bale really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he skips past his man. Bullet. Tries to pass it through. He's shifting through the gears here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He is through here. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
Could be danger here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's found a way through. Beckenbauer, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out towards the right wing. Del Piero. Del Piero. Oh, this is a terrific run. Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And that is out of play.
Substitution.
Vieira. And he was quick to react. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Might want to be careful there.
Now then, the ball's come loose. And he's there to make the challenge. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually...
Law! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the most accurate pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Threads one in. That is good alertness. Searching pass he's played there. Some resolute defending there. Xavi Alonso. It's a good spell of possession, this. That is lovely. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
So, another set play. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well. Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
And this is the big chance. Irwin gets into a good position. It's a mighty effort! He's scored! They have stolen level at the last! Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
He came in hard, very hard.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
4 added minutes on the board. That pass has been well intercepted. And that's it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Law claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Kindly remove it, as it is about to be
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to...
Cruyff! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. I don't think I've seen a player as complete as the Czech cannon.
Ah, Nedved.
Yeah, the cannon gives us a little indication of the power he can produce from either foot, but he sets about his job like a Tasmanian devil, a whirlwind of activity.
So strong on either side.
He is.
Nice looking ball. And that is expertly dealt with. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He can get that clear. Goes for the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And now they can spring out of defence. Van Dijk cuts it out. And the volley. And that was probably asking just too much. Pelé. Gullit can be a real threat inside the box. Now it's Pelé. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rodri wins the duel this time. Gullit absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties. Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Nicely worked. Bale! Oh, he's really drilled it. Pelé.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's an imaginative pass.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now the ball's gone astray. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Wedding anniversary today. Substitution on the field. Number 14, Bellingham. Coming on the field is...
So off we go once more.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which...
Good chance here! Nice control. And it's Hullet. Crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Stop from Courtois! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And they've got a throw. And it's Albert Ferrer. And he skips past his man. It's out for a goal kick.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Marmoush is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Hullet going face-to-face with his great rival. Cannavaro. Marmoush. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Szoboszlai. He is through here! Szoboszlai. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution on the field, number 9, Nedved.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Number 10, Bale. Number 19,
Saliba.
San Maximin.
And it's Cannavaro.
Coming on the field, number 13, Çalhanoğlu. Number 18,
Hullet.
Number 21,
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Cunha. Number 17,
And that's going to be a booking.
Chiesa.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He'll fancy himself from here. Szoboszlai! Corner number 2 then. Ball is over the line. He's going to be disappointed with that. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. He's got away, and a chance! It's a goal! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he's managed to get free. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, sweet feet.
Al-Sadd nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Knocks it into space. He's had a shot! They've done it! And surely now, the result beyond doubt. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Al-Sadd could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
That's the end. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Pelé picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Today for everybody to please kindly
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.